Are you tired of the hustle and bustle that the city has? Are you looking for somewhere that is both safe, easy to access highways, maybe has lots of parks and close to the water? Sounds almost too good to be true, but what if I told you that there was a place just a little bit west of Toronto that both had freeholds and condos ideal for first-time homebuyers? You might be asking yourself where, and the answer is Etobicoke, Ontario, one of my favorite areas, and it's just west of Toronto. Before we dive into today's video, let me introduce myself. My name is Jay Dyson. I'm a local realtor with eXp Realty, and I help millennial first-time homebuyers and sellers leverage the power of real estate for their future. And in today's video, I'm going to share all of the different reasons why I love Etobicoke so much. So buckle up, you're in for a ride. If you're not familiar with Etobicoke, first let's talk about where it can actually be located. So Etobicoke is an area that is west of Toronto, really close to our international Pearson Airport, and really accessible for both highway and water access. The Etobicoke area has so much to offer, and one of the biggest characteristics that most people know Etobicoke for is the tree-lined streets, the amount of parks, and easy access to Lake Ontario. Some of the other things that I love about Etobicoke is the community. So it is very family friendly. It really removes all of the hustle and bustle that Toronto proper has, and it gives more of a suburban feel. A lot of the streets, like mentioned, have that tree lined, so it's very homey, really accessible to highways, to parks, beaches of Lake Ontario. So a really, really great area for you to have just a little bit of a calmer living lifestyle experience. Something else that is really important, especially for those that are wanting to grow their families, is that Etobicoke is considered relatively safe. So you can really trust that your kids are going to get to and from school in a safe, easy manner. That brings me to the schooling. Etobicoke is known for some of the best schools, both public and private. So really a ton of opportunities for all of the little kiddos that are at home. You may be thinking that you're leaving the accessibility of downtown Toronto, but Etobicoke has everything that you need. Libraries, schools, shopping, restaurants, and the best part, in most areas of Etobicoke, you don't have to pay for your parking. So you're really going to get the benefits of all of those accessible amenities that Toronto has to offer, and you can get those in Etobicoke with free parking. Something else that I cannot go without mentioning is how dog friendly Etobicoke is. You are going to see literally dogs everywhere. It is the best thing ever, but the community has truly built infrastructure around our fur babies. So there are a lot of off-leash parks, both by the water, in High Park. There's lots of walking paths that are dog friendly, and most patios allow your fur friend. They'll even bring a little bit of water out for them as well. So if you have a dog or some sort of animal, Etobicoke is definitely a place you're going to want to consider. Something else that I love about Etobicoke is the amount of farmers market that are available. These are great spaces where you can purchase local produce grown here in Ontario, as well as other handcrafted materials. I personally love the Humber Bay Farmers Market, but this is truly something that was built into our tradition. Every Saturday, we would go out to a farmer's market and grab our vegetables and fruits, and it's a really great way to tap into the community that Etobicoke has to offer. Something else that I cannot forget to mention is the community and the community events. Etobicoke does a really great job at throwing events like parades, festivals, even movie nights in the park. You can head up High Park and actually see a theater performance surrounded by nature. So lots and lots of opportunities for you to really build community and build that village behind you. For both employment and for students, we offer education through Humber College, and Guelph University also has a campus here in the Etobicoke area. So both for work and for students, really, really great opportunities. And of course, hospitality. With all of these community events and these tourist attractions, hospitality is also a really big component, both in hotels and restaurants, but also your local cafe and bakeries. Now you may be wondering, is Etobicoke even right for you? The best thing about Etobicoke is that there are many different neighborhoods that speak to different types of people and different residents. For example, if you stay closer to the water in that Mimico kind of pocket area, there's lots of condos, lots of first-time home properties, lots of townhouses that you can walk up to. So really, really ideal for maybe a younger clientele that is still living that city life, but just wants a little bit more space. Or you can go a little bit more north and you get into more of the historical neighborhoods where there are the big, humongous houses and a lot more space for families to kind of sprawl out and live their best life. These are only a few of the reasons that I love Etobicoke. There is so much more, and I would love the opportunity to share those with you. So if you're curious, leave your questions down below and we will be answering them. But Etobicoke is one of those places that you definitely don't want to overlook in your next home search process. That brings me to an amazing offering. Down below, we're actually going to list a live list of available homes under 700,000 that are in Etobicoke. So these are live active listings. If it is not available, it automatically gets removed from the list, so you can stay up to date with what's happening in Etobicoke. And if that search doesn't quite meet your criteria, then I encourage you to send me a DM over on J Dyson Realty Instagram, and I can set you up on your own customized search for any properties in your ideal area. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next week.